Welcome. Today, really brief brain dump. I have pretty much spent the last 48 hours of my life trying to find a new goal. The problem though was because I pretty much already had the goal and the goal didn't matter. But what happened was so crazy because 2 days ago I basically had this thought, and the thought was, what if my actual goal isn't the true goal? So the goal I wanted to pursue at the time was buying a villa or building a villa in the mountains and living there. That's pretty much the goal I had. Then I started getting these thoughts like, what if I get bored when I have achieved it? Or like, is this even completely me meeting my potential? Is this me living up to my potential? This is when I kind of started to take this doubt seriously. Because usually I don't take doubt seriously, but whenever there's feeling behind the thought and I think that the feeling happened before the thought, before the doubt, then I usually take it seriously. So if the feeling happens after the doubt, then I don't take it seriously. If the feeling happens before the doubt, then I do take it seriously. And in this case, I thought this was what happened. I thought I first felt off and then I doubted afterwards. But this is when the next 48 hours were complete chaos. Every time I tried thinking about finding a new goal, I was very stressed. I almost lost motivation. Within like 48 hours is crazy. Literally, I went from making videos, being super excited, studying things, working on things, kind of being here when it comes to energy and motivation. And within a day, I'm not even kidding, because I kind of told myself I did not have a goal and I needed to find a new one. Just because of that stress, because of that severity, I pretty much landed here. And this is kind of like the zero scale, you could say. So I almost didn't have motivation to do anything. I literally sat on my bed for like half an hour just staring at stuff. I pretty much was even watching SpongeBob at the time. It was just very dark. And this really made me realize that it's probably not something external that's your problem. It's probably not something outside of you that's the problem. Probably the problem is just you, and more specifically, the fact that you don't have clarity on what you want. Because the difference between clarity, and it doesn't even matter, by the way, what your goal is, that's what I realized today. Whether your goal is to have something material or not, the goal should always be to keep improving yourself, no matter what. Because these material things will come and go. But if you stop aiming for something which is greater than you have right now, you're absolutely going to be like hit with a massive lack of motivation, lack of inspiration, and it's absolutely going to be terrible. And I know this because the past 48 hours of my life have been kind of terrible, to be honest. But I'm really happy that I'm having discovered this now and that I finally can share this with you, because it also taught me that you don't necessarily need to get clear on a specific material goal. The best thing to do is just get clear on a specific goal when it comes to self development. So, who do you want to be? What kind of traits do you want to develop? And if you focus on that, and if you just focus on making something valuable, if you focus on listening to your heart, to your subconscious, and really to your intuition as well, making sure that you really stay true to your values, then I believe that pretty much anything is going to be all right. So this is a big challenge I literally faced, and looking back, it's nothing. Like looking back, you can easily just say, "Don't take it seriously," and this prevents a lot of problems. But what happens is, as soon as you start taking this doubt seriously, at first it doesn't have power, but then once you when you start taking it seriously, it kind of becomes incredibly more powerful, powerful, powerful. And as soon as you know it, within 48 hours, your entire life changes. So it's important for you that the small things which happen to you right now, that you don't turn them into big things. Because obviously, if that happens, then something like this could happen. And yeah, as I just explained, it's not very pleasant. So in hindsight, if I had the information I know now, I would probably just not have a goal and detach from specific material goals and just focus on self-improvement goals. Because the thing is, self-improvement goals are probably going to be forever. Like you're obviously going to keep developing yourself forever. But the problem with material things is that you might not want them at the time. You might think that you get bored, as I did at a time. So it's very easy for you to convince yourself that you, for example, don't want a specific goal or that you don't need a specific goal. But it's very hard for you to convince yourself that you don't want to develop a specific personality, because that's usually what you always want. Like, no matter where you are, you usually want to be in shape. I hope, at least. No matter where you are, you usually want to be confident. You want to be, maybe have charm. You want to be authentic. You want to be self-sufficient. You want to be independent. No matter where you are, you want to develop skills, whether it's like sales, like business stuff, product development, programming, whatever. No matter where you are, you want to work on yourself. So yeah, this was kind of the thing I struggled with for the past 48 hours. Hope you guys enjoyed this small, sudden rant slash lesson, and looking forward to see you in the next one.